Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with the usual weekly energy pick a card reading. I have all the cards pre-shuffled, and as usual I have three options. This is for option 1 viewer, this is for option 2 viewers, and this is for option 3 viewers. I'll say my usual prayer now and you can choose any one option in the meantime. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and all the white light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble throughout this reading. Please help viewers receive messages they need to hear regarding the next 7 days. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, we'll start with our usual reading. I'll keep this other two options aside so that we can get started with our first option of the day. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers. Let us see what are the messages your spirit guides want to give you regarding the next 7 days. I have these 4 cards already pre-shuffled for you guys. The card you chose talks about connection with fire. Okay, the fire element within you is going to be very strong in the next 7 days. The positive aspect of the fire element is it brings up that passion, that motivation to do things, to execute things. But when it's like it's on overdose, then and if you're not doing anything to channelize that energy, then it might convert into too much anger, irritation, cynicism, things like that. So I would say, like, in the next 7 days, make sure you're always doing something. Even if that means just doing physical exercise or going out for a run, for a walk, or just running errands for your family, for people around you. Please focus on action, some type of physical action, physical movement. Otherwise, if you already have something going on that was feeling stuck for a while, you will suddenly find that there's a change in the course of action. And now, in this new path or this new detour that you were forced to take initially, you were very sad about or disappointed about, suddenly you will feel that things are actually moving in a positive direction in a faster manner on this new path, and that will motivate you. So if you are a person who does fire rituals and stuff, because I know I did like a 41-day Homa kind of thing, which was super cleansing. Okay, fire is a huge cleanser, so you don't have to do like an actually elaborate ritual, but something as simple as writing down what you no longer want in your life, like your own bad habits. Say you are addicted to something, you write it down and you burn it in fire, and the ashes you just scatter it in the universe. This is like setting an intention that, okay, this habit is slowing me down or stagnating me or stopping me from being the best version of myself, so I release it into the universe. Okay, so like that, connect to the fire energy within you, outside you. If you are drawn to do a fire ritual, by all means do that, but do it for your own self improvement. Don't do rituals for manipulating others. It always will backfire. Okay, so that's something I just wanted to give a disclaimer about. Then of course you have this beautiful energy oracle card about a journey. So I won't be surprised if some of you are physically going for a short trip. It can be a work trip, or it can be like a sudden news you get, or it can be a vacation also. Okay, for some of you it's like a physical journey that you have to undertake, but for others of you, I'm seeing it is this next 7 days is a very important phase of your life journey, where you are almost transitioning from one phase to another. And when you look back in future, when you look back, you will look at this time, especially in the next 7 to 10 days, with like, oh wow, that was the turning point of my life. Because um, in the recent past, again, I'll share the links to my readings in the eclipse season on the 4/4 portal, whatever. Things were happening um, a little bit unexpectedly for you, I would say. But now you are no longer feeling scared of uncertainties and like that. You are going with the flow, that smooth flow vibe I'm getting, along with the fire of passion, fire of motivation within you. So you are moving like that. And that's why definitely there is something coming to you, like a success or victory or like a great opportunity. It is coming according to divine timing. I love this perfect timing card, because when you least expect something to happen, then something wonderful happens. And you also have, there is something better. So this kind of just confirms that, okay, you had expected something to happen at certain point of time. It probably got delayed or it got lost completely, but your journey is still on, okay? And there is something being prepared, which is behind the scenes and you are not seeing it, but that is definitely way better than something something you were expecting, okay? And even if you have made a move recently, physical relocation, and you didn't know what to expect, and you are like, oh, I was so in my comfort zone earlier, now I don't know what's happening. What is happening is actually way better than the times you have lived until now, okay? And in divine timing, which is definitely within the next 7 to 10 days, you will see that. So yeah, in one of my recent readings, I think this combination of connect to fire and this there's something better and perfect timing, all these combinations are coming out in one way or the other. So let me know in the comments if you are the same group of people who keep receiving these messages, because that just means your spirit guides really love you and want you to know again and again that yes, there is something better, which will be revealed to you in just perfect timing. You don't have to put any effort. You just go with the flow. You connect to the fire within you. Keep doing your thing. Keep moving. Keep taking action. Okay? And definitely in the next 7 to 10 days, there is some kind of surprise being revealed to you. Let me know in the comments later what the surprise is, if you already know it, or if you, when you are watching this, if you just get a hint of what it's going to be. Okay? So this is all I have for you, my dear option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. I love the hearts. I don't know why it does it, but yeah, I'm happy it did it for you guys. Okay, let us move on to our next option of the day. I just silenced my phone, which I don't see. It was making some kind of sound. But anyways, I think, yeah, I'll let it be. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers. Like I said, I already have your pre-shuffled cards. So let's see what are the messages your spirit guides want to give you for the next 7 to 10 days. So the card you chose talks about connection with crystals. Now this is like a super intense card, and sometimes people come and tell me that, oh, I don't have crystals, I don't know what it means. If you have crystals, do spend some time with them, like and see how it makes you feel. Okay, like say for a rose quartz, it's all about feeling that love in your heart. And say when it comes to amethyst, it's all about feeling the connection of the divine through your crown chakra. Then I don't know, like this tiger's eye or something. You feel that confidence in your solar plexus, things like that. So some of you might be just opening up to the world of crystals right now, and your guides are encouraging you to do that. Some of you maybe you have this hidden talent, like a hidden gift that you can connect to crystals more strongly than the average person, and probably that is the gift that is coming forth. Okay. And for others of you, I'm seeing that probably there's a particular crystal that keeps coming up. Like, say, if you need protection, probably you keep hearing about the black tourmaline or some kind of protection crystal all the time. And if you're hearing it, or if you're coming across it multiple times, then your guides are like, yeah, this is us sending you messages, so please take that crystal, because that is for protection, or for abundance, for good health, for anything, for love. So yeah, but please, if you don't have any idea, like, say, if you want something for good health, and if you don't have any idea which crystal you should use, please go to like a practitioner or a healer who is like well experienced. Okay, don't just Google stuff and buy them. I would not recommend that. Okay. So that is one thing. But more than that, on the general aspect, I'm feeling that this connection with crystals is actually helping you come into tune with your own self, with your own inner self. Some of us who are like really extroverted at certain phases of time, like, I wouldn't call myself an extrovert, but at some point of time, I used to be focused on the outer world so much that I really found this idea vague, that how to connect to inner self. I didn't even understand what it meant, because even if I close my eyes and sit, all I hear are my thoughts. So it took a while for me to even realize that there is an inner space where there is relatively less thoughts, and that is actually like a recharging station where you just be, and there's nothing else to do, you just be. So that is the state I think your spirit guides in the next 7 to 10 days are trying to take you to. Okay. And most of you, I'm feeling, are in the middle of like a lot of action, chaos, that, and which is why it's like even more important for you to find like 10 minutes in a day and go to that space, or even try and attempt going into that quiet inner space. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised, because then you got the healer of the ages. Definitely, my dear option 2 viewers, some of you are actually uh, getting acquainted with your spiritual gifts. You are a healer. Okay. And if you are like wondering that, oh, I'm going through such a tough phase of life myself, that is exactly the reason. Everything seems so difficult, so tough right now, because every aspect of you in every dimension is being healed. Okay. So that when you go out there as a healer, you'll be like an empty vessel through which divinity flows. So yeah, a lot of heart chakra healing I'm seeing with this, golden ball. And this is powerful heart chakra healing. This is not just healing your wounds. This is just healing your wounds and filling it with so much love, so much grace, so many blessings, that it, trickles all around you, to everyone around you, to the society around you. Like that kind of powerful healing is happening for you in the next 7 to 10 days. And some of you are actually identifying yourself as this, that, oh, I'm also divine being. I'm not just this professional doing a day job. Okay. So that's like a wonderful, aha moment happening for you guys. And definitely in tune with the reading so far, your angels are saying, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is probably very, very sharp in the next 7 to 10 days. And again, something that you were not used to, you were probably used to taking logical decisions, but suddenly you find like, okay, you have a feeling and then that feeling comes true, or you have a dream and suddenly you are like, oh wow, this is the exact thing I saw in the dream and this is the exact thing that is happening. So things like that, and sometimes just that deep inner knowing. Okay, uh your spirit guides, it seems like it is the right time where the veil between this 3D world and the world of the spirit guides is like very thin, especially for you option 2 viewers. Now it can be due to all this planetary alignment changes and everything, but use it well. If you are feeling that you are being forced to slow down, that is actually a good thing, because your spirit guides want you to take this time to connect to your inner self, get all the downloads, and even if you feel like sleeping a lot, which I've been doing for the last 7 days, uh, it's actually necessary. Okay, in spite of all the action, in spite of all the commitments that you may have, please slow down. It is necessary for you to be successful. Okay, because what your fourth card talks about, big happy changes coming your way. So let me know if it's like the second time or third time, or I don't know, maybe the 10th time that you are seeing this card in the last 14 days or something, because some of you really need to hear that yes, you are being slowed down so that you can receive this big happy changes with the best state of mind. Otherwise, even when this beautiful surprise, beautiful success and victory comes in, you will be burnt out, and you don't want that. You want to receive what you deserve, like with full awareness, which is why this next 7 to 10 days, this healing, this period of slowing down, resting, focusing on your intuition more than the outer world is important, because by the end of this period there are like very positive, very beautiful, multiple events happening for you that will be making you very, very, very happy, and I am so happy for you guys. So yeah, please make me happy too by liking this video and leaving a comment, because the comments do help a lot. I would like to say it here that some of you have been so kind to send me, personal messages and all, and I'm really very grateful for your support, for your love. And if you really do want to support, please leave a comment below the YouTube video as well, even if it's emojis, because they do help the video a lot in going up in YouTube's algorithm. So that was just a request. Okay, feel free to ignore if for some reason you are unable to comment. I totally understand. Some people have some things, So yeah, that's all I have. It's just such a happy reading. I just wanted to add this request. So I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Awesome. Let me put these cards back so that we can move on to our next option of the day. Okay. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers. I already have your cards pre-shuffled, and let us see what are the messages your spirit guides want you to know regarding the next 7 to 10 days. Remember, it's a timeless reading, so anytime you bump it on this video, this message is meant for you. The card you chose is a self-care card that talks about music. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Definitely, for you, my option 3 viewers, music is very healing. Okay, and some of you will probably get random messages from your spirit guides through music, and I've said this in the past too. If you haven't heard it before, I'll just say it again. In some very difficult times in my life, I would suddenly have this certain songs suddenly play on YouTube, or I would start just, mumbling some of the songs, and then I would realize, oh my God, it's not a popular song. I heard it like 20 years back. And then I would focus on the lyrics and realize that it's a message. It's a message for me that my spirit guides want me to know. So if you are listening to, having this random music or random song popping up in your feed again and again, pay attention to the lyrics, because that is what probably your spirit guides want to tell you. Your focus will naturally go there, okay? You won't have to force it. For others of you, I'm sensing that for you, music in general is very healing. If you have, like, stress and anxiety, for most of you, I'm hearing this indecision, something like, you are probably standing at the crossroads of something, and you're like, I don't know what to decide. I don't know what is the next step to take. And that is where your guides are coming in and telling you, please slow down a bit and listen to music and just let go. Okay, don't think about the decision. Just relax and have fun and listen to music. If you play certain musical instruments, go out there and do that just for the heck of it, not because you want like some subscribers, some followers, or you want to make money, or you want to show. No, if you love it, just do it for the heck of it, because that will heal you tremendously. Okay, and I'll give you like a very bad example. Recently, like I said, I just moved from one place to another, and then I was having really trouble, really, staying awake and forget cooking and all. But I just felt bad for my husband, who was having to do all the heavy lifting. So one day I just thought, okay, let me just try. And I went cooking, and then I didn't ask anything. My hubby just put music on because he knows I love it. And then, before I knew, I was just having fun, making reels, and before I knew, the cooking was done and everything was fine. And that was the first day actually I could, get up from the bed and do something. And later, that mindless reel that I made, I found, oh, people are loving it, and they're commenting on it. So sometimes what I'm trying to say is, I had no intention of, no plan of doing something and posting it. It just all happened very naturally because I was just trying to relax and have fun. Nothing was serious. But that is the energy that is infectious, when you're not trying too hard, and when something magical can naturally flow through you. And that is great by itself. Everything doesn't have to make money, or everything doesn't need to have like so many views and so many subscribers. Like I was telling, the last option, there are so many people who will privately message me and say, oh, this clicked and this happened while watching the tarot reading. And sometimes, like, I tell them, and sometimes I don't, that please leave the comment in the YouTube video itself, because that will really help the video. But I don't want to spoil the moment, because in that moment they're so excited, and that purity of their emotion, I don't want to spoil it by saying, oh yeah, that's fine and all, please go and comment in the video. I really love hearing people's spontaneous reactions, that they really found value in these videos. So things like that, and in my experience, in the long run, that keeps you uh, very stable. Okay, very stable. So that is what you will feel through music in the next 7 to 10 days. And of course, if you're a musician itself, your music is reaching people. Somehow I'm getting this feeling of connection through music, whether it's connection to yourself or connection to a larger community. Music is definitely bringing something intangible for you. Okay, but which is going to make you feel really happy and abundant. From the energy oracle, you got sixth chakra, which is our third eye, and it talks about Archangel Metatron. Specifically, if you are connected to Archangel Metatron, you can listen to Archangel Metatron music on YouTube and pray to this archangel. Archangels usually don't have genders, okay? So you can call him or her as Archangel Metatron and ask for guidance. What I'm feeling is the next 7 to 10 days, I don't know exactly about planetary alignments, but this also came in one another pile, that your intuition is going to be really sharp, sharper than usual. So use this time again to go within, to connect, to find out who you really are. Apart from your identity in the external world, okay? Because for some of you, some specific messages, some specific aha moments will reveal itself, okay? Because like I said, if you were feeling you are at a crossroad and you don't know what to do, all your guides want you is not to think about it. Instead, just go ahead, flow with some music, or relax or chill with some music, and then your intuition will naturally guide you in a direction. Of course, it's up to you. It's always up to you, okay? Your I love this card because to me, whenever this card shows up, it tells me that your spirit guides will support you no matter what. It's not like, because some of you are like really stuck that how do I know which is the right path, or how do I know which is the right decision? And your spirit guides are like, you feeling good, you feeling uh you feeling content is the right decision, okay? And no matter what, we'll support you. If you choose path A, we will give you full support to be successful in that journey. If you choose path B, we'll do the same, okay? You from your mind have to let go of this feeling that one path maybe is the right decision and the other is wrong. There's no wrong decision here, okay? The wrong thing that may happen is your mind keeping you trapped in a certain way of thinking that okay, maybe I should have done that, or your mind forcing you to second guess yourself again and again, okay? So please don't do that. That is the only thing that's coming in, that it's up to you. You are in control of it anyway. Some of you are probably very afraid that I'm losing control of my life. No, you are not. It's still very much up to you. Even if there have been situations recently in your workplace or at home where you felt like you were not being heard, your opinions were not being valued or respected, that is going to change, okay? That is going to change very, very soon in the next 7 to 10 days, and you will realize that things are very much in your control, and whichever direction you choose to walk, you will be very much lovingly supported by your spirit guides, and that reflection of that support you will see in the 3D world as well, okay? And your final card, I always save the best for the last, talks about abundance, okay? My dear option 3 viewers, so I really want to make sure that you see this message and remember that in the next 7 to 10 days there will be moments where you might feel emotional, where your third eye might be throbbing too much and you're like, what is happening? I don't know, I'm scared. There's nothing to be scared about. Everything that is happening in the next 7 to 10 days is taking you one step or multiple steps closer to this abundance that is waiting for you. There's no way you will miss it. For some of you, it can be a job offer. For others of you, it can be a gift, an inheritance, lottery maybe, who knows? But definitely, like some form of abundance is coming towards you. All you have to do is to accelerate its process, to accelerate this process, is to let go and just accept the fact that it's okay. I don't know everything, but whatever is in my control, I will give my best, and then just let go. Go with the flow. Spend more time relaxing, okay? Even if you have an action packed week, I would say like make a daily schedule where you have at least 30 minutes where you just relax doing nothing, okay? And if you have like a meditation practice where you just close your eyes and sit with yourself, that is even better, because then you will hear your messages from your spirit guides very clearly, because your intuition is super, super high at this point. I'm being called to say some of you who are like who have been doing some spiritual practice in a regular manner, you are very close to like a euphoria moment, and where you are just leveling up, and that is very close. So please don't stop your practice, don't give up on your practice. And yeah, that is like another level of abundance that you'll be experiencing. Okay, from that level, just financial abundance also seems very small. That is like all kinds of abundance possible, where you feel so fulfilled within yourself that you need nothing else. For some of you, that kind of experience is also coming in. So, yeah, I'm super happy for you guys. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots of love. Bye bye.